The biggest LEGO event in the Philippines, BrickCon PH, just happened, and I may have ruined it. The day started out like any normal convention with any normal wash-up. I remembered to video the exhibits, and there were a lot this time. I featured the shops way too much in all my previous convention videos, so this time I focused more on appreciating the displays. Impressive builds of Manila Cathedral and large mosaics that probably cost somebody their fingers were on display, and some builders were even willing to put their overly expensive collections on display just for me to desecrate them with washed up videography. I then did more standard things like join a competition. In this one you had to guess how many manuals were on the table, and my guess of 290 almost won me a land bounty. Losing by that much actually made me sad, but I knew I had to regain enjoyment in whatever way I could. Eventually, I came to the conclusion that these belts surrounding the displays were ruining my fun, and that's where I came up with an idea. I met this man, Kim, the other day, and he just so happened to be an exhibitor who had permission to enter the Holy Land. Could he take a washed up YouTuber with him into such a place? I'm not sure. But I did end up entering the sacred space and watched as Kim showed me the interior of his sitcom apartment mock, with each level containing a sitcom-themed layout. Kim's apartment mock just kept going deeper and deeper as he unveiled level after level. And that was just one building. He had another complex and the up house right beside. This sacrilegious passage also let me see the backs of displays that you otherwise couldn't see. For example, these brick habitats or this underwater display. But I couldn't touch them. Could I? That is when I ducked under some police tape into the Ninjago display of Jules, who wanted to show me the flushing feature of Ninjago City Market. I, however, first had to touch the display, spitting in the face of the do not touch sign. Jules then proceeded to show me the flushing feature of Ninjago City Market, but I cut the camera footage just before the load could be seen entering the river. We then tried to reshoot the footage, but this time Jules noticed one load was missing. He then spent the next 5 minutes searching for the piece, not because he needed it, but because Scooby-Doo wasn't here to solve the mystery for us. After a failed investigation, I decided to video Ninjago sets like the Fire Temple and Dark Fortress, both overly expensive in their own right. BrickCon PH was an extremely fun, well-organized event, and special thanks to Patrick who let me in and gave me this cool box.